So this will be my first video on this channel. I just recorded a video right before this, but decided I didn't like it. And I decided I'd talk about a topic that I actually made a video journal for myself of about 6 months ago or so. And it was about embracing change, kind of in that sort of realm. Um, I guess I should start off with, though, kind of what my goals are for this channel, and I'm not sure. My goals for this channel would be to just really put myself out there, try to get something going for myself, start something, take one step every day. That was kind of a video that I had seen earlier today. That was a kind of a push in the right direction for me to start this. For some context, I'm 24. I have done pretty well for myself without having a degree and that sort of thing. My 9 to 5 is working in IT, and that has gone pretty well. But the point that I was going to get to with this video, going back, as far as embracing change, is it's kind of hard to know when to do so, right? And I kind of experienced this mostly when I switched jobs recently. Hopefully there's no hard feelings here that come up somehow, but I'm sure this video won't be found by anybody I know, and that'll be great. Of course, now that I've said that, everyone I know will see this video, but it doesn't matter. Oh well. Embracing change in the context of a job specifically is what I made a video about previously that I won't be posting likely. But and knowing when you need change. Specifically with my last job, I realized I needed change when the company I was working for and the work that I was doing and the amount of stress that I felt was taking a heavy toll on my life. I felt horrible all the time. I dreaded going to work. I despised work. I hated it. And I'm not saying that IT is my passion or anything. It's just the field of choice based off my interests. So the stress was getting to me a lot in that previous job. My workload in comparison to what I do now was insane. I'm talking probably triple the workload that I have now. Easily triple the workload that I have now. And it feels good to have made that change. But something that I wanted to discuss specifically too, apologize for the airplane. That's probably going to be a bit loud. I'll give it a second. Alright, I think it's gone now. But what I was going to mention specifically about the job change, though, was I knew the job that I was working at wasn't great. But even then, when I got the offer for this new job, and when I say new job, it's kind of in quotations, I've been here about 4 or 5 months now. So I've been here a bit now, and long enough to realize that I made the right decision. Let's put it that way. And I think that's important. I think it was an important change that I knew I needed, but felt nervous about still. And I think that is a big lesson for me, to have learned that even when a change might be the right move, you're still going to feel nervous about it. Or you might still feel nervous about it. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's a great opportunity and you know. But I feel like most of the time you're still going to be nervous about the change. You're still going to feel a bit weary. You're still going to feel a bit scared, afraid, because there's uncertainty on the other side. I didn't know what this company was going to be like when I moved here. I basically just banked on the idea that hopefully it's better than where I was at before. And I'm not even saying that as the last place I worked at was terrible. They did a lot for me. I had a lot of opportunity there, and it was great for the purpose that it served in my life. But there was a lot of lessons I learned there. So I guess the main point being to embrace change. And if you're nervous or scared about the change, even though you logically know that everything is going to be better, or at least it will be better than what you have right now, it might not be the best, but it'll at least be better than what you have right now. Any sort of upward movement is better than no upward movement. And that's also really why I'm kind of starting this channel too, is to make a change in my life and try to produce something, stop consuming as much content, and try and just make something of myself. I don't know if these videos are going to be the type of videos that I make long term. I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel. This might be the only video I post. I hope not. You know, and it won't be. I say I hope not, but it won't be. I watch a lot of these type of videos, and I've kind of been inspired to make stuff like this. So I really feel like it's going to be a good thing for me. So I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to see what happens. And who knows? Who knows what might happen? Who knows what might come of it? But like I mentioned, we're going to embrace change. And that's something that I think a lot of people need to accept and even move towards change. You see a lot of people who work at one place for 30 years or whatever, and I don't mean to put anybody down by saying this, but I mean, if you're working at Walmart for 30 years as a greeter, I hope you're doing something else, because that seems like it would be pretty sad. Now, some people might not feel that way. Some people might be fine with working at Walmart because it's just a job. It's just a job. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't, at least right now in my current state of life, accept that it's just a job. I can't. I spend too much time doing it, you know. And I'm not saying I hate my job, but I can't deal with mentally being so stagnant or doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I've only been in this IT industry 3 years, and there's times where I think about switching industries just to do something different. So you see a lot of people like that, though. They work at X, Y, and Z, doing X, Y, and Z job for 30 years, 20 years, shit, even 10 years. And you just go, how? How do you do that? Part of me wishes I had that ability. Part of me is glad that I don't have that ability, because I think me not having that ability will make me work for more things. And I'm a hard worker. It's not like I'm doing lazy work. I feel I'm a hard worker, I should say. Who knows? Other people might say differently, but that doesn't matter to me as much. So yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to know that the change that you need to make and know that you need to make is still scary. It's still going to make you nervous because there's uncertainty on the other side. So what I'll leave it off with is to make the change anyways. How about that? Do it anyways. Do it anyways. And at least no matter what I took from my job change to is, even if the change doesn't end up working out the way that you wanted it, at least you're still going to learn something. You'll learn maybe what not to do next time. You'll maybe learn that one piece of it worked and the other didn't. And you'll learn all these different details that I think are important to take with for the rest of your life. So that's what I'll leave it off with. First video on this channel. I will definitely be posting more, but I don't know what the content will look like. It might be more stuff like this. It might be golf. It might be music. It might be fishing. Who knows? I'm not sure. But the content will keep coming, and I'd like to do this sort of stuff more too, just because this is the kind of content that I consume the most on YouTube. Easily, this is the content that I consume the most on YouTube. So, more will come. Anyone watching this, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope you can embrace change and realize that, yeah, it's still going to be scary, but it's going to be valuable and you'll learn something. So, yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Appreciate you watching. If anybody does watch this video, no problem. But, yeah, see you.